Ricky Gervais shares unfiltered views on global politics, South Africa included. In a recent unscripted podcast appearance that's gone viral across social media platforms, British comedian Ricky Gervais offered his unfiltered take on a wide range of global political topics, and yes, South Africa made the list. Known for his fearless, often controversial approach to social commentary, Gervais didn't hold back, sparking online discussion about leadership, public accountability, and the role of comedy in shaping political discourse. The episode, streamed live to thousands of viewers and since clipped and reposted across YouTube and X, formerly Twitter, wasn't targeted at any one political figure. Instead, it was part of a broader conversation about the state of global politics, how public figures engage with the media, and the challenges facing democratic governments worldwide. Ricky Gervais has long been more than just a comedian. Over the years, he has gained a reputation for challenging power and privilege, especially during his headline-making Golden Globes appearances. While he's always emphasized that comedy should push boundaries, Gervais has also shown an acute awareness of global issues, often highlighting the absurdities in how governments and public institutions operate. During this particular podcast appearance, Gervais riffed on what he described as global political fatigue, a condition he believes many people now feel due to years of pandemic-related crises, economic pressures, and an increasingly polarized media landscape. "People are tired," Gervais said. "They're tired of spin, of bureaucracy, of watching people in suits dance around questions. They want truth, even if it's uncomfortable." As the conversation turned toward specific countries, Gervais mentioned South Africa while discussing the common struggles faced by democracies trying to tackle corruption, inequality, and public distrust. He pointed out that many citizens around the world, including in South Africa, are growing disillusioned with political leadership, not necessarily because of one figure, but due to long-standing systemic issues. He made it clear that comedy isn't about taking down individuals, but about pointing out patterns. "It's not about who's in charge today. It's about the system that keeps failing people generation after generation," he said. While Gervais's tone was irreverent, he emphasized the importance of holding all leadership, whether in the UK, US, or South Africa, to account through open dialogue and public pressure. Following the broadcast, viewers took to social media with a wide range of reactions. Some praised Gervais for saying what many feel but are hesitant to express. Others felt his comments were too sweeping, lacking the nuanced understanding required when speaking about countries with complex political histories, like South Africa. However, many agreed that his underlying message that political systems must evolve to become more transparent and responsive was a valid one. The segment has since become one of the most watched clips from the show, with viewers from multiple countries chiming in with thoughts about their own governments. This event raises an important question: should entertainers and comedians have a say in serious political discourse? For many, the answer is yes, especially when their influence can reach millions and provoke thoughtful engagement. Comedians have historically played a role in challenging power through satire, from George Carlin to Trevor Noah. What Gervais offers is not policy analysis, but a mirror showing society the contradictions, hypocrisy, and sometimes absurd reality of modern governance. In that sense, moments like these are less about the individual opinions expressed and more about opening the floor for broader civic engagement. If someone tunes into a podcast for laughs and leaves thinking more critically about their government's priorities, the impact is meaningful. Gervais's brief reference to South Africa comes at a time when the nation is undergoing a crucial period of political reflection. With rising calls for improved service delivery, stronger anti-corruption measures, and greater economic opportunity, public demand for effective governance has never been higher. While international commentators like Gervais may not capture the full complexity of the situation, their recognition of the country's struggles adds to a growing global awareness of the shared challenges democracies face. Importantly, the real discussion is happening on the ground among citizens, civil society organizations, journalists, and policymakers who are working every day to push South Africa forward. What this viral moment underscores is that political discourse is no longer confined to parliament chambers and press conferences. It's happening in comedy clubs, podcasts, comment sections, and YouTube streams, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Voices like Ricky Gervais's aren't meant to replace expert analysis or policymaking, but they serve as a spark igniting public interest and encouraging deeper inquiry. Whether you agreed with his remarks or not, the conversation around leadership, accountability, and democratic values is one worth having. If you found this breakdown insightful and want to stay updated on how global culture intersects with politics, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications for more content. What's your take on comedians stepping into political commentary? Let us know in the comments, and as always, stay curious, stay informed.